When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, "Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?" He said, "Will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade." Okay, so like I seriously wasn't even planning that. The radio just happened. I was just about to start at hit record and all of a sudden Black Parade came on. How freaking awesome is that, right? I mean, seriously. I'll come back after this. I just want to rock out to this song. Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me.
We'll have something by next summer. I guess technically if it's not summer anymore, it's this summer. Summer 2012, hopefully we'll have new music. And you can wait for that. Man, that makes my brain hurt. My brain also hurts for another reason. And this is it. I need your opinion. Over on my blog over at thebuzz.com, you'll see this My Chemical Romance frontman Gerard Way. I believe I found his long-lost twin sister, and it's none other than Katie Holmes. You're scratching your head thinking, what in the world is he talking about? Have you ever seen a picture of those two side by side? They are the same exact person. And you'll think I'm crazy until you see it. And maybe you'll see it and you'll still think I'm crazy. I don't know, but I need to know because it's making me crazy. You want to check it out? Head over to my blog at thebuzz.com. Same person, different genitals. Mark my words.
Okay then, that was interesting. I don't know, I was listening to the radio and then all of a sudden I heard them start talking about My Chemical Romance, because sometimes they do have to replay a song, but I wasn't expecting it, so I decided to hit record just on the off chance they said something, and that came up. And thus I went to the guy's blog, what's his name, Travis Golightly, and this is what he wrote. Katie Holmes' twin brother Gerard Way, MCR. Don't ask me why. I was looking at a picture of Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance because I honestly don't remember, but I do remember that it was completely wholesome and family-friendly and nothing creepy. But as I sat there with him looking through me trying to steal my soul, I realized that this was not the first time I had fought an evil soul demon, but I couldn't place where I had experienced it before. Then it dawned on me. Katie Holmes tried to steal my soul every time I look at pictures of her too. So I really took a look at Gerard and realized, OMG, he is the man version of Katie Holmes. He is Katie's twin brother. I get it, laugh and shake your head, but then once you've gathered your composure, take a good hard look at the two of them and tell me it's not insane. I'm not insane. Okay. Personally, I don't really kind of see a resemblance. I'm sorry. Dude, I think you're going crazy. It's too much like radio monkey business. Anyway, okay, so Gravity Sunday today, because it's Sunday, yay. Kind of stinks though because we got midterms this week and PSATs last week. Oh yes, okay, this is like, if you know me on Facebook, or I know you guys in the collab and some other people know me on Facebook, I posted in our Killjoys group that on Thursday morning I was getting on the bus to go to school, and I posted, I'm going to try to just remember this from heart, I said, got my Galactic Destroyer tee on, which is my favorite shirt, listened to Planetary, I'm stoked, I'm ready for the day, bring it on Thursday, you have nothing on me. An hour later, I was being wheelchaired down to the nurse's office. So yes. Okay, that's a fun way to start a day. And I'm sure you're wondering why I was being wheelchaired down in the nurse's office. Well, I had a panic attack. And what might have I had a panic attack even over? One of the most stupidest things ever. Especially, I don't know, being at school and stuff. Like, seriously, I was standing there waiting for my teacher to come to unlock the door so we can get in the classroom in the first period. And so we're sitting there and talking to my friend, talking about Japanese class, and I'm sitting there and then I'm like, just like pulling on my shirt for some reason. I'm like, where's my necklace? And then I literally started like breathing quickly and freaking out, and then I started blacking out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm getting this worked up over a necklace. And so then I couldn't stand anymore, so I had to sit. Then I forced myself up when the teacher came and walked to my desk. We were getting ready to take a vocabulary quiz. I sat there, and I'm like, I don't think I can take this test today. And I'm not feeling very well. She's like, are you going to throw up? I said, no, I'm not going to throw up. I just feel that if I move, I'm gonna faint on you, and I'm having a very hard time breathing. So yeah, and I ended up putting my head down, and the nurse came about 15 minutes later with a wheelchair, a bag of ice, and the thing to take my blood pressure. And it was so embarrassing, because then because I couldn't stand or anything, she had to get 3 football players to come grab me by like the elbows and like lift me up out of my desk to bring me to the wheelchair. Then one of them had to wheelchair me down to the clinic so the nurse could watch me, and I had my backpack in my lap. It was interesting, and it was all over this necklace. Yeah, that and probably a lot of stress, so we decided that I'm probably going to have to go and talk to some psychiatrist. I don't know, I saw one of them, but I wasn't prescribed anything, but my mom thinks I need to be on something, so oh well. Hopefully it will help once we get some. Oh yeah, okay. A while ago I said that I made a new Killjoy mask. I haven't really shown anybody, but here. Oh, by the way, like my new glasses, they're like awesome. And now I'm blind because I have really terrible vision. But I'm gonna show you my new awesome mask. I painted this the day right before my concert. Yeah. So this is my Killjoy mask. I mean, I have to work on my hair. I just like washed my hair too, so it looks really bad. My Killjoy mask with my gun. Oh, and this is like, okay, a while back I went to a Halloween store, right? And so I bought a holster, like a shoulder holster. Let me put that on if I can. Yes, a shoulder holster, right? Look how freaking awesome this looks, right? It looks so cool. And then watch this. I'm gonna put this down so you can see it better. I put my gun in. It'll like, that's as far as it goes. Look at that. So look, I'll sit there, I'll put my, well, actually when I stand, it goes like this, and it lays around like that, and I'm like, no, you're not supposed to do that. So I probably have to fix it, or I have to figure out how to make a, I don't know, probably, I don't know, one to go on a belt. And I need to find a good belt. Yeah. Too lazy to unfix that. Anyway, I made this look cooler because I put duct tape on it. Well, you can see it up here before I just like added that to the top, and I did it to the bottom. I only missed this part, but it doesn't really matter because my hand goes there. So, and I sat there and I finished it, and now it actually looks pretty freaking awesome. So, okay, so whoa, I'm really eating up time today. Let me think. I don't know, you guys notice that, like, whenever, like, in the beginning we would make videos that maybe, like, 6 minutes long, and as we're making more, I don't know, we're in our 80s or something now, in our 80 videos, that, like, I don't know, we're making it longer. I just realized that, because last week's video was, like, almost 20 minutes long. Anyway, okay, so I believe the topic for this week, I don't know, it wasn't, like, set an official topic, but we all decided that we'd talk about our friends, I guess. That's hard for me. So if I have any friends who sit here and watch this, it's kind of hard, because ever since I moved to Texas, I was kind of crawled into a shell, as you probably all know already. But I didn't want to make friends. I really didn't want to make friends, because sitting in Florida and having so many friends, and then moving away from it all to some place you don't even know about or anything, it's just terrible. And I decided, well, okay, if I don't make friends, I won't have to deal with the hurt of moving away. I won't miss anybody. So, it's hard for me. Well, I mean, I have like a posse, kinda, at school. Like, I hang out with them, and we have like a friend-like relationship, but I don't know if like I consider them my friends or something. I know one of my friends, her name is Erica, and we hang out a lot. And before I was trying to talk her into doing like a whole Killjoy thing with me, and I've gotten her and some other people in our group to listen to My Chemical Romance, so they really like it. I think she has Danger Days, I think. Yeah, actually, she has almost all the albums, except I don't know if she has Bullets. I think that's the only one she doesn't have. And the Black Parade's dead. But yeah. Um, then I have my other friend Maddie, who came from Malaysia, and I met her in the middle of the year because I sat there reading some manga at my desk, and then she's like, "Oh, look, we like the same thing. I read that too." And I was inviting people to my birthday party, and so far only two people were gonna come, being Erica and this other girl I knew. And I'm like, I'll take a long shot with her because I just met her today. I'm gonna invite her to my birthday party because I had no friends. So I did, and now we're like best of friends. Except she's a year younger than me, so we don't get to hang out much because school. Well, because in our school, I go to high school. She's like in ninth grade. I'm in 10th grade, and we have two campuses. We have a freshman campus and a senior campus, and I'm at the senior campus now, so it's hard to hang out. Um, Trying to think any other friends. One of my best friends from back in Florida. Her name is Avita. And she, oh my gosh, she is like the best. On YouTube, we call her Ryoki-chan because I'm a cosplayer too. So we have cosplay names. And so we do that. Wow, the glare on these glasses are really freaking me out. I really don't like them now. I don't know, maybe I should just take them off. I can't see now. Now I can. Now I can. I feel so smart. I feel like, I feel so smart. I'm working on a British accent too. I need to learn how to do that because I'm going to cosplay England from Hetalia. If you know what that is, it's hilarious. You guys should look it up. Hetalia, Hetalia. It's hilarious. You should like see it. It's educational, but it's hilarious at the same time. Um. Oh yeah. So Avita, she and I, we go back since the beginning of middle school. She is a year older than me, and she's a little Indian girl. Well, I wouldn't call her little because we're the same age, but she grew up in California, so the school system there is different. Like they start a year before the rest of us basically do. And if I had stayed in California, then that probably would have been the same grade as her. So she's older. She's older than me. She's in a higher grade than me. She's in a higher level. She didn't skip or anything. But yeah, we're best friends, and I call her once a month, and she's learning Italian, and I'm learning Japanese. When I was in Italy over the summer, I bought her a manga called Mushishi, and I bought her some Italian comic. She wants to be like, I don't know, a lawyer, an Italian lawyer. I don't know, help Amanda Knox, I guess, but she's already gone. Yay. Um, Let me try to think. Any other friends? Any other friends? Well, all of you guys, of course. You're all my friends. We are all friends. Watashi tachi wa tomodachi desu ne. And I just said, we're all friends, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I said. I don't know. I'm still Japanese, yeah. I'm just looking. I have cosplaying. I have a lot of groups of friends. I have a group I hang out with at school, a literary club friends. I hear sounds. My dad's saying things. Anyway, I think hopefully he's done. It's freaking me out. I have some Killjoy friends online, Killjoy friends. Yeah, I have friends online, probably you guys too, but we're like this, stalk each other on Facebook and stuff. Um, I have Florida friends, cosplaying friends. I have lots of friends. I don't just hang. I'm kind of like a loner in my house though. I never leave the house. I don't like the outside. Okay. Well, here's something. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I've been talking. If you go on like, of course, you probably go on the MCR's home site on like zone sick. That zone is sick, 666. Anyway, yeah, I go on there a couple days after the concert I went to, and somebody posted, I think her name was Emily, on the actual page, on the news page, about the Houston show, and then I posted like this really long thing about how cruddy it was for me being sick and almost throwing up on a guy next to me, and then I was the only one wearing a Party Poison jacket at that concert, and then it was pretty funny. She responded. the girl who actually posted this on the MCR page, she responded, she's like, hey, Zero Gravity, I really liked your jacket and your look. I wanted to take your picture, but I was trying to get my photo pass. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I had just stayed there or if she had gotten her photo pass quicker, I probably could have been up on the news page like, on the website. That would have been, like, freaking awesome. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm on my favorite band's website. Some professional photographer took my picture. Yeah, that would have been awesome. That would have been, like, sick. Trying to think. I'm just, like, I don't know, seriously, like, looking around. I'm staring at my party poison gun over there. My fake Pizza Hut sword. You can kind of, like, you can see the pink, the yellow thing kind of on my shelf next to my books and stuff. And then there's, like, a long thing with red right in between the shelf and the thing. This makes a really funny sound. My mom got rid of Netflix. It kind of made me sad because I was watching a bunch of stuff. I didn't get to finish watching Monty Python. It made me sad. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I got a commission. So I'm drawing a picture from Hitalia for one of my friends for like $10. And I'm like, yay, money. I'm gonna go buy me some comic books, some manga, some, I don't know, CDs or something. I don't really know what I'm gonna spend money on. I've got like $35 right now. Normally I'm always broke. I think I'm gonna buy a wig because I see this wig on eBay that I really want. And right now it's pretty cheap. It's like $22. And that's pretty good. And the shipping is free, so it's coming from China, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I want this wig. Yeah, so the picture is Hitalia. I don't really have it finished, and I probably should finish it by tomorrow, but midterms, I've got to study for those, because I right now am beasing, was geometry and chemistry, and I remember one time I actually said this out loud. I can't believe, like, I was saying A sing, B sing, C sing, D sing, and then the letter after that, I'm like, I'm effing math. I'm like, never mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop here for this week, I guess. I wish I could tell you guys something more, but I don't know, and I really need to go study, so I don't wanna. I'm gonna go play my Pokemon because my sister found a Game Boy charger, and so now I can play on my Game Boy again, not my DS. And I'm like, yes! Huzzah! Huzzah! I'm so happy about that. And I think my Meowth just evolved to my leaf green. I'm like, yes, it's a Persian now. But it doesn't pick things up anymore. Anyway, I think that's it for me. Yeah, okay. Can't think of anything else. So, I will see you all later, Killjoys.